Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center here in Santa Barbara, where the weather is just about perfect. It, it's just here, and it's lovely. And I hope wherever you are, your day is lovely and the location is beautiful. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Yeah, where we are constantly discovering our true identity, abilities, and a confidence that has never been revealed before through traditional education. Yeah, where the idea of your origin was never even considered. And did you know that there are two Latin roots for the word education? Or maybe just, yeah, education. It's educare with a C-A-R-E, which means to train or to mold. And then there's educere, C-E-R-E, which means to lead out. And I ask myself, mold into what image? Leading you out or away from what? We don't teach children to speak. They are naturally curious and inquisitive learners who from birth learn to stand, crawl, then walk and talk without formal education. Children are naturally curious and inquisitive, and they are learners from birth. And if you go back to your own history lessons, Plato taught that knowledge is within and only disclosed in the proper setting. I think he said, let's see, what did he say here? Yeah, he said, we have knowledge inside us from the moment we are born. And another word for born is carried. And in the right conditions, it comes out, all having been remembered. So that's it for education. And that's why you're here. And welcome to the world of magic and miracles, where your welcome is our sincere recognition of who you are and what you have brought to the world just by being who you really are. That was just so much fun putting together as I thought about the broadcast this morning. And I thought, yes, we're all coming together and there's a purpose and a reason, which of course we don't need, but it was fun examining that. And you're fun to be with. Yeah. There's a word here that I said, yeah, feel the freedom as you are further released from the hidden restrictions of human programming. And isn't that what we've been doing to our children, to ourselves? And we can throw all the programs away and get to the root of who we are. And we came here with purpose. And we came here to find each other and to connect with each other on a very conscious level of appreciation of everything we know to be true. Before I use the word sincere, and my good friend Vidi says, Barbara, you love words, pardon me. And you'll find that when pottery is shipped out of Italy, stamped on the crates is always sincere, sincere. Sin means without, cere means crack. Without crack. So, without anything getting in the way in the wholeness of our being and the wholeness of our recognition of each other. Welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Today you arrived intact, curious, eager to learn, and perhaps with a knowing that there was more to life. And Robert Young has been known to say, there is always more. Here at the Advancement Center, we all get together to reveal to ourselves and to each other that more. When we find ourselves exhilarated as we ride on top of the wave, all the way home. We love to watch surfers and vicariously feel that thrill when they're on top of those amazing waves. Yeah. And we all share in that joy. No one doesn't watch a surfer. You found your way to the Advancement Center for all the above. Welcome. I keep welcoming you to your world of magic and miracles, where you are truly celebrated. In 1981, I was on a choir concert tour in Europe, and my whole life I've always wanted to go to Florence. I didn't know why, but that was my lifelong dream. So when I heard that the choir was going to Italy, I said, I'm going. And the peak experience of that trip was going into the building where the David is housed. Well, we all love David, and we all know that picture. And I was thrilled to just be there. But when you enter the hall, and perhaps many of you have been there, when you enter the hall, there's a long hall of Michelangelo statues, but they're all incomplete. They're not finished. And as you walk down, each person is encased in the marble that has yet to be removed. Can you imagine a whole long hall of all of these, I'll call them souls, trying to escape from that block of marble? That was thrilling to me. And I carried it home to where I was practicing counseling. And someone gave me the moniker or the name or title of, oh, I know what you do, Barbara. You do the Michelangelo effect. And of course, when we got to the end, I had no idea that the statue of the David was so awesome and big and magnificent. So, of course, you're not supposed to take any photos, but I did. I have it. Of course, I don't know where it is, but you don't have to have a physical photo. When you have that experience, it becomes part of you. It becomes part of everything that you do, say, feel, and speak about. So, thank you. It was wonderful sharing this with you. I came across something that was written that I feel is so valuable. I'd like to share it with you. And especially after Robert's broadcast yesterday, where every one of us felt a brand new freedom that perhaps had never been felt before. And here it is. Feel the freedom as you are further released from the hidden restrictions of human programming. There is nothing but freedom in your field, but the remnants of early programming are still floating around in the many thousands of hiding places that are used to maintain your so-called natural tendencies. There will be many new circumstances that show the hidden rules and regulations that you have stored away. And as a result, you will gradually discard each one and accept the freedom that it reveals. We've spoken about veils. We've spoken about blocks of marble. But there's nothing stronger than what is attached in a thought process. The security of your being is no longer based on the forces that are produced by your assessment of being within the bounds of your rules. You are able to maintain your balance in the universal field without such forces. And there is nothing more exciting than feeling that you are secure because of freedom itself. The need for comparison with known standards disappears when you are in the world of magic and miracles, and there is no need to look for a replacement. As you move above the action of magic and miracles, you become aware of your extended capability and the simplicity of your connection to the various fields that command the magic and bring miracles into your everyday life. Isn't that what we've been speaking about? But somehow I saw that in print and it just jumped off the page for me. A few weeks ago, I spoke about the layers being removed. And I call those layers cellophane because you see through them and yet you're still staying at arm's distance. Well, it's here. We've all been set free. And it's getting easier and easier to recognize when someone is trying to sell us a bill of goods about something or other. Now we have fake news. Well, we've been having fake news for a long time. It's not recent. But once you know the truth, nobody can tell you otherwise. And it all becomes so much easier when we have each other. And the agreement is palpable. And to know that you do have a field and you can fill that field with anything and everything. And your choices are so valuable and valid and clear and so appreciated. And that's without having to do anything, just by being who you are. I was also so moved when Robert said, when you look in the mirror in the morning, there is someone behind that reflection looking at you. Yeah. I'm looking at you. I see you. I feel you. I'm watching smiles happening and heads nodding in agreement. And isn't this the world that we all wish for each other and for all those people who don't even know about the Advancement Center? But that's why the Advancement Center exists, because you have to have a home base, I think. At any rate, I love saying welcome. I love saying welcome home. And if you are in the area, stop in, receive a hug and an appreciation. I know I promised Afghans last week, but hugs are easier. So, and I did get some requests, but then I realized maybe I have to be practical. But that was the feeling. And it's very important to be in touch with our feelings. The feeling of an event stays much longer than the event. And we have to allow each other to express those feelings and don't swallow them or look for a more appropriate comment, but be who you really are. Yeah. So important. So important to be the natural, fun-loving, excitable, and joyous one. I love when we get together these Sundays. And I love looking at what you're looking at. This countryside is breathtaking. And if I were to turn the camera around, you would see that we received a gift from the gardeners who showed up yesterday. And they cut down all this growth that was hiding the Pacific Ocean. And they dropped it down about 5 feet, and we have the ocean again. We have so many things to be happy about. And what I would love is, well, I almost don't need it, but it would be fun to receive your notes of what made you really happy this week. What miracle happened because you have total reliance on magic, and you live that magic every day. Let me know. It'd be fun. And then we can share each other's magic. Because the name of this broadcast is Barbara's Experiences with the Unknown. Well, they're not just Barbara's. Every one of us has an experience that's worthy of remembering and sharing. So thank you for dropping in today. It is always my pleasure to welcome you. And at this moment, I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and an amazingly happy future.